All right, guys, we got home and we had a couple packages in the mail. So we're gonna go over this a little bit, just some things that I like to use. We'll start with these products here. This is the Rack Getter Scents and Lures. I found them through friends on Instagram. They sell Rack Getter, bear, also some fish lures, I believe, as well. So I bought a bundle here of these items. This is their rut pack, and this is the ruts up, hot to trot, bring them in, and then this is the climax. So the climax is the mock scrape lure. They give you the option to either get it in a spray, a gel, or a polymer. So I get the climax, which is again the mock scrape lure, in the gel. That way you can scoop it out and put it in the mock scrapes that you make, and it lasts a little bit longer. It takes longer for that scent to dissipate. The ruts up is the dominant buck scent. The hot to trot is the estrus and urine blend. The bring 'em in is an interdigital gland lure, and what that is the interdigital is the scent that emits between their hooves, and that is more of a curiosity scent. That is for using on your trails. You can use a scent drag with it. What these guys did, and it's not the first time, is they tossed in a freebie, and they included some of their foot pads. So what you do is you wrap this around your boot, you spray your lure on here, and as you walk, it leaves your scent path with these, and these hold your scent very well. In between uses, you want to keep them in a Ziploc bag or something that's an airtight bag, and also when you're handling them, use rubber gloves to make sure that you are using them to the best of their ability. Over here, along with the mock scrape, is the preorbital, and preorbital are the glands that are in the face of the deer, and they use on licking branches. They'll rub their faces right by their eyes to leave scent on licking branches. So this completes the scrape kit, and then I have these three to use in once I'm on the stand. These two will be on scent wicks. Maybe mix in a little bit with the boot pads to do a little bit of a trail, and then this one is going to be the main curiosity trail scent that we're going to use. These guys have provided me with great products for several years. Last year I killed a buck in Missouri, and I will put a picture of it here with their the products that I used. Also, guys, you can see in here that this is, I don't know if you can see in the sun or not. I mean, there's stuff floating. This is, I take that as a legit, you know, high quality lure. Sorry, I keep putting it on the wrong side where the camera is. It's very sunny outside, but you can't really see through it very well. These need to be shaken before you use them, and also kept in a cool, dry place. A refrigerator is okay, but it doesn't have to be. So we look these guys up. Again, rackgettersense.net is their address, and also you can find them on Instagram. And as you see in the background here, guys, we got the Scent Killer. Ever since I started hunting, I've used these products, and I have no complaints, no negative stories with them. Obviously the Scent Killer Gold, the spray, comes with this spray bottle and the refill as well. We have the Scent Killer deodorant, antiperspirant deodorant. That is a key. And then the one of the biggest things for me, being a bigger guy, is the field wipes. You know, I personally tend to sweat a lot when I'm walking. It doesn't have to be hot. It doesn't have to be anything strenuous. Just being outside, it's just my natural instinct is to sweat. So these things come in handy when you get into the stand and you need to wipe down. You can use it on your face, your body, your hands. I've even wiped down equipment with it, like my bow, maybe the plastic buckles on my bags, anything like that, that you don't really want to just spray randomly on. You can actually use these, and it removes that. So these things I get on Sportsman's Guide. I have their whatever their subscription is for that, but we'll get the bag set up. I haven't gone through any more of the equipment that I use, but we'll get the bow out, set it up here on the table, and we'll go through some things. So check out again, Rack Getter, and they have the bear lures and the fishing also, if you're interested. And then what I use personally, and I'll just say it like this, the scent killer game is just I don't want to call it a gimmick, but there are so many different brands, so many different options to use. It doesn't matter what you use, in my opinion, just as long as you use something. There are guys that swear up and down that you need to just play the wind and all this doesn't matter, but it's here, you might as well use it. The least it can do, I mean, I think it's $5 for this, $8 for these, and $10 for this, or something like that. So for a couple dollars, I think it's well worth it to just solidify the fact that you're doing the most you can to eliminate your scent while you're in the woods. So we'll pull out the bow next and kind of go through the bag a little bit. And I think that's all the stuff that I'm waiting for to come in. These are the last things that I ordered. So we got all the clothes washed. I forgot one set of clothes that I have to wash, a heavier rain set, just in case it gets to that point out there in 2 weeks. But we're gonna keep after it. All right, guys, this is the setup I'm using now. It's a Hoyt Maxxis 31 inches, axle to axle. It's from about 2007 or so. I'm running a Sword single pin adjustable sight along with a Whisker Biscuit rest. A lot of people, with the Whisker Biscuits, you either hate them or love them. I love mine, never had any problems with it. Just run a little short stabilizer on the bottom. I think it shoots around 65 pounds right now, but we got it set up, this dial here for 20, 30, 40. 40, 45 is my max as far as what I feel comfortable with. In the woods that I hunt here in Pennsylvania, southwest Pennsylvania, that's a very, very long shot. We don't have many shots that are that far. We tend to set ourselves up for shots that are smaller than that. So we're gonna get a target set up and fling a couple arrows. All right, guys, shooting off the back porch here. We got the target out at exactly 20 yards. It's a perfect distance. We're gonna let a couple fly here. All right, well, walking up here. Yep, still got it. Say the being off from the center is me. The bow's shooting just fine. Let's see if we can get a couple more out. I guess here we can talk about the arrows. I have the Carbon Express Mayhem 350s. I will be the first to admit that I am not the brainiac when it comes to arrow weights and matching up a good broadhead and the science that guys are using now. I have just a regular pink zebra fletching with a solid, old Luminox. I've never had great luck with Luminox. They seem to never be able to ground right in the arrow for me, so I just kind of use them as regular nocks. And then up here, I'm using the Sever 1.5" broadhead. What's cool about this is you put a second set screw in, and the blades don't deploy. So they are just like fly like a field tip. They stay closed. They don't dull any of the blades. You just got to pick out some of the target and fire it out again. Yep, same thing here again, guys. It's just me. I'm not any kind of perfect archer. I know that I'm need some work for sure, but pretty much touching, that's what we want. I just got to be able to calm down and slow my breathing and everything down enough to focus and get her into there. Yep, now we're talking. We're touching black, we're good to go. All right, guys, this is my pack here. I use a Tenzing 2220. What I got, how I ended up with this, I got it from Facebook Marketplace, actually. So I just liked it. I looked them online. It has amazing storage. In here, there are three separate zipper compartments plus one on the back. It has zipper compartments on the sides. In here, the top has the small one. That is mostly where I got my little wind checkers. Anything that I'll need right away. This is old. I always keep Mia with me. Just take water, and then some face paint. On the bottom, it has, on the bottom straps, it has these compartments. So what I like to use these for are, I have some trail markers that if I'm going into somewhere and I need to mark it on the way in for next time. Or, this is where I like to keep my scents down here, because when you close it in front of you, it's always going to be accessible right here. And that way you don't have to take the bag off, fiddle around with it, trying to get it squared away. It's all right here. The cool thing about this pack, most Tenzings, is the sling on it. You can use it for a rifle or a bow, and you put your cam down in here, strap your bow to the outside, and it's a one-shot deal. What I like to do too, so like I said earlier about me sweating, I like to take my heavy clothes off if I have a heavy jacket or coat and lay it down first, then put my bow on, then strap it in. That way it keeps it all compact here, and when I get to the stand end, I can take the pack off anyways to send it up the tree, put my jacket on, and then get squared away in the tree. So it's pretty big. I definitely have way more space than I need, but I'm the kind of guy that likes to take everything in, and I'd rather be prepared than need something. So that's a little bit of, I guess, the end of my gear here for now. So we're going to hang out with the boy and shoot some more arrows.